No, it just came up.
All right, so this hand's looking to be a possible turn 2 2020.
So, let's. Can you talk more about As Foretold at the same time as play this game?
Sure. Yeah, so the as for told, whenever you, for 0, you can cast, normally suspend cards with no mana cost. They don't let you play them from your hand,
Right.
but you're playing them through the enchantment. They let you do it.
So what they want you to discard that card first and then play it from your graveyard or something.
Yeah, precisely.
But that's what I love about Modern and Legacy is
Yeah,
cheating everything into play.
cheating everything into play. People like to cheat.
Yeah, people do
So-
like to cheat.
It's yeah, it's really cool with the as we're told, because sometimes you can play it in a mono blue living in with ancestral visions, so you can cheat the visions too.
Right.
It's just like as we're told, draw 3. You hit that living in. You're cycling sign widers, the striped the 5/5s,
Wanders, yeah.
River Wanders, whatever they're called. Those architects that thought, and then of course the rare, the 4/4, the Sphinx.
Right. Curator of Mysteries.
Yeah, Curator Mysteries. That's the one.
And that lets you scry every time you cycle. Should make it a little quicker. I guess it's inevitable anyway. At
Get
some
it all
point.
back. Yeah, yeah.
And then so what happens when you win? So eventually you put everything in the graveyard, then Living End triggers, and it comes all back onto the battlefield.
Yeah, you cycle it all out, and then yeah, it actually doesn't bring them from the graveyard to play.
Okay.
It exiles all creatures from the graveyard. Then each player sacrifices all their creatures.
Right.
It's not a destroy effect. That's important in some
Yeah.
situations. And then they sacrifice them, and then take all cards that were removed from the game by Living End from the graveyards back to play. So you never actually go from the graveyard to play, which comes up in the case of Grafdigger's Cage.
So it gets just right around Grafdigger's Cage.
Right around, and people play the cage all the time when you turn 1, and it's like, man, it's a cage match, huh? Oh, this is a show and tell. Oh, wow.
Is that different than Sneak and Show?
No, this is the Sneak and Show deck we're about to see. We're going to lose. So what we're going to do is put the Needle in play in case he has the Grizzlebrand.
Okay.
Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah. That's generally what they got. Oh, so you each get to put something in play.
Yeah, it's a fair card. We both get to put something in. It's his parody. He actually is down a card from doing this, right? Oh, no. You know what this card does?
That's what that was some Planeswalker's ultimate. Tameo, yeah. The one that we had in duels, yeah.
And you draw cards or something, and then you get to do it for free. So you're just casting the Emrakul right here and take an extra turn.
Emrakul looks like he's going to steal 2 games from you today.
People love the Emrakuls today. Old flying spaghetti monsters coming for you. Not only do they take your life, they take your turn too. It's like, man. So against this matchup, we want the extra needle effect because they usually play the sneak attack, which sneaks creatures into play.
Right.
And then the Caracas because all their creatures are legendary. And we're more of a combo. They're usually bringing some kind of Blood Moon effect, so we definitely want the Corrosive Grip to supplement the Abrupt Decays. Also like that Omniscience right there when you put it into play. K-Grip would have been good. So the combo deck, the Cabal Therapies are good, the extra discard. Now, sometimes they do board in white ley line to give himself hexproof at the beginning of the game.
I was wondering if they use ley lines in Legacy.
Yeah, they do. The white one and the black one usually.
Right.
There is actually a ley line deck you might want to look into. It's pretty cool.
Right on.
It's all ley lines, and you Opalescence. You play Sarah Sanctum, which gives you 1 white mana for each enchantment. It's like the guy's critical for enchantments. And you just play Opalescence enchantment. It turns all your enchantments into creatures equal to a converted mana cost. So nice. You Opalescence, you attack with all your ley lines.
Yeah.
All 4/4s.
That's funny. That's pretty troll.
Yeah, it is. I like it. So I'm just going to cut some of the combo here because there's generally no way to target our combo. We want to keep the Death Rights in case of Blood Moon. We have Surgical. Needles are great.
Maze of Ith is no good against Emrakul because he still gets the turn.
They still get the turn, and we have 6 permanents. Bajuka Bog, they don't have much in the graveyard effects. They might be blocking with a Grizzlebrand. That's possible. But I don't really think this is a Jiri step match.
So you just cut lands without replacing them. I guess you put a few in. You put
I'll put a Caracas in.
yeah. Okay.
But these lands generally don't really tap for mana as fast as you need them to anyway. They're more of effect lands. So, Dark Confidant, Hex Mage, Abrupt Decay. We've got 50 seconds here. Got to shave one more. I actually kind of wanted to get these Goyfs in here. And I'll keep the... did we put in the Corrosive Grip? Yeah, we could actually shave one Abrupt Decay. Since we have the grip. I just think the grip's better because it can hit the low lay lines.
Mm-hmm.
We have Cabal Therapy.
Split second.
That's
you don't
fine.
see that much on cards anymore.
No, you don't. It's a really cool effect, though.
I don't think they're ever going to print that effect again. I think it's too confusing for people.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not really dumbing their game down overall or anything. I'm not trying to say that, but I just think it's a little confusing to have an instant kind of thing.
This hand's kind of slow and it doesn't really interact other than Pithing Needle.
Yeah, man. That looks like a great hand, but in Legacy, you gotta be ready to go.
Yeah, be ready to go. You're right about that. So I could Crop Rotate for the Urborg turn 1 and then cast the Needle, which will open us up to a turn 2 Bob, right? Off the Dark Depths. Or if we grip a Hex Mage, it'll be turn 2 Dark Depths. And just hope that's good enough. I think I'm going to try this hand and try it that way for science.
Science.
We got 7 cards. We need to know if this is good enough on the play.
Robbie Bakes. I don't think that's the same name as the guy you played before. Can't remember.
No. That's funny. You eyeball that. Sometimes I don't really look at the name too much. Sometimes whenever I get in the chat, I do, though.
Yeah, I like to check out people's names.
Yeah, some people got some clever names.
Yeah, I like that. I'm streaming under my own name, so I felt like that was the right thing to do, but I would like to have clever names too sometimes,
Yeah.
Some guy's name was Fatal Push on Arena. So that was a good
nice.
name. I was jealous of that one.
What did I do? Oh, yeah, I skipped my turn?
So what happened?
No, I just played Milan and I didn't Crop Rotate for the Urborg for the Needle. It's okay, though.
Is it?
Yeah, let's just roll the Needle on him.
Because you don't want to Crop Rotate this land, right?
No. I kind of wanted to for an Urborg just to get out ahead of the thing, but... Ooh.
There you go.
It's kind of not bad. Here we go.
So he has to crack the Delta now.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Might earn a Spell Pierce right here with this 50.
There's the blue.
Oh, we let it go. I'm going to name Grizzlebrand.
So is Grizzlebrand still like a 7/7 flying trampler, or it just can't
And
draw
lifelink,
cards?
yeah.
That's why you Pithing Needle it?
Just so you can draw cards.
That's
We could
good.
deal with a 7/7.
That's a good card.
What, Pithaniel or Grizzlebrand?
Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
Pithing Needle's also good.
So, could it be a Blood Moon next turn? I don't think so. I think we should just play the... we gotta get a Bayou here. I don't think we would beat a Blood Moon anyway. And now we'll name the Sneak Attack.
No, the Spell Pierce. Do these guys play Force of Will and Brainstorm?
Oh, yeah. Got Island
If
in
you're
play.
blue,
You
yeah.
can guarantee it. What's the card? Sneak Attack, yeah. Alright. Don't kill me, bro.
So you could still do like Show and Tell into Emrakul.
And which will Crop Rotation. Hopefully he doesn't force it. We get the Caracas.
I see.
That's another good reason not to play the Caracas on turn 1. But it's being on the play. I wanted to blow it just to have a more aggressive start. Because like if this is herb board, we're making a 20/20 next turn.
Right.
Because we get out of depths. Now we can still make that play, but spend time. He might leave mana up. It's his turn or bust. Because if he lets me get ahead of it, that's going to be a problem.
Does the deck have any defense?
This deck? Yeah.
No, their deck.
Oh, their deck? No, he'll have a couple bounce spells out of the board.
Uh-huh.
Like an Echoing Truth type effect, so you can bounce both these needles, you know.
He brainstormed end of turn, and then...
Pondered on his turn.
Yeah, okay.
It's an interesting way to go. I hope this isn't a Blood Moon. Alright, cool. Not ready to go yet. Might have Through the Breach, possibly, at some point. I would not mind a discard spell here.
At least you got a forest for Blood Moon.
That's true. I mean, we could get his Dark Confidant down, or we could try and go for the combo, but to go for the combo, we'd have to blow the crop rotation here. I think just playing the Dark Confidant here is fine, because I really think they have some kind of counterspell, Spell Pierce or something, you know? You see how we do that before we played a land? It's kind of important. Because you give away less information that way.
Right. Yeah, that's the kind of sequencing I need to get better at. I'm terrible
it's
at
real important in Legacy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like this Bob could mean like whether I get another land.
Right.
In this game, I just only have these lands and had this needle draw. Dark Confidant, you know? So it might be inclined to like Force Will it when that's not the card that matters. The crop rotation is, you know.
Right. To try to cut you off from lands or something.
Yeah. Well, we're coming with the next turn. We can make it 20/20, and that would be nice.
Are there stats for Legacy? Like, what is the average turn length of a game in Legacy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the stats. But
Because there's
just
plenty
from
of like
experience-
2 and 3 turn games, but then there's also
There
some
are.
grindy matches.
But those, you get a lot of magic out of those couple turns, though. 'Cause
Oh, yeah,
everything's
no.
so brutally efficient.
For sure. They take like 10 minutes at least or
Howdy,
something.
what's up? What's up, Siggy? Siggy Stardust.
Siggy plays in some GPs and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
He was playing like a New Perspectives combo, I think, for a while in Modern. Or not in Modern, in Standard maybe.
Not on Arena.
No.
That's great. So we drew a Duress here. That might be a good card to cast. But I'd also like to cast as Abrupt Decay.
And the pedal?
Or we could just leave up the combo. What would we even Duress that would be good here? Omniscience or I guess something's better than nothing. We could find out if they have a counter spell too.
Just want to make sure the mic was on.
It's also cool because like if they do have a counter spell, we could take the counter spell and then.
Oh, I always like Duressing. Don't get me wrong. There's
Oh,
the
wow.
Echoing Truth. Whew, he's got a lot of stuff in his hand.
Oh wow! Looking for a show and tell. I think we just gotta take the Echoing Truth.
Right, because then he'll just pop the needle whenever he wants to go for sneak attack.
Doesn't have a counter spell. So I think we just crop rotation the force into a herb board, maybe 20/20. And just hope he doesn't draw a show and tell. Exact show and tell.
Right, he needs that or like an unsummon or an Echoing Truth, basically, right?
Well, not even because he didn't play the sneak attack.
Okay.
So he's not gonna be able to cast that and that.
Oh, right. I mean, just to survive.
Yeah.
So.
Crop rotate here. Give me a herb org. This is pretty sweet.
Would you pick up crop rotation in a draft? I don't know if it's good enough in a draft.
Probably not.
Unless you're going for like 5 color or something.
You better have a rare land that
Right.
you want to go get out, like Keswick Wolfront or something.
Right on.
You know, Gaffney Township. Gotta have it.
What'd you get off Bob?
There's a
Rough
brother
decay.
guy.
What's going on with you, Siggy?
What's going on?
And what's the next tournament you're playing? He was talking about playing a team tournament, and he wanted to play like a kind of fun deck that might have not been the most. Is that what he needed off the top?
Yeah. Sure is.
No ponder. No nothing.
Oh, I was supposed to respond and make it 2020. That was a mistake. That was real bad. 3, 6, 7. That was real bad.
Because you wanted to play another dark
4,
depth?
5, 6. That was 4, 5, 6. Yep. Yeah. If we'd have made it dark depths, then we've been not awesome, but okay. The Emrakul wouldn't be able to attack. That would be something. But then the Grizzlebrand would be able to draw the cards anyway, because we'd have to sack these needles. Cannot leave Drew's card off the top of the deck.
That's table flipping.
All right, where's the table? This table?
No. No.
Do I know Scott? You talking about Murloc? I know the Murloc Master. If that's the one we speak of. Oh, spaghetti legs. Where have you been my whole life?
He's been right in your face.
I know. It's like you want all the attention now. You're in Elves decks. I haven't seen you in Elf deck in a long time. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. For sure. Yeah, this game's over with.
Yeah, that's a lot of big stuff.
Yeah, this is just like, wow. There we are. You know, the Depths versus the duo. The Emrakul Grizzlebrand duo. The tag team champions
Yeah,
of the
man,
world.
that's a sweet duo.
You know?